Good morning from Greece, good morning from Kefalonia, and I'm staying at the Olive Garden Apartments. Been here a couple of days now, so I thought I'd show you around and see what it's like. Shall we have a look? Come on then, let's go. This is the entrance. So you come in, if you looked at the place on Google Earth like we did, that's that very steep hill you have to walk down into town. There is a shortcut on I might put it on this video at the end, in fact I probably will, and then continues up that way. This is the main entrance and car park. There is a bit of info. The social media, it is there, but they don't really put anything on it, or hardly ever, which is a shame really. There's a little sign here for one of the supermarkets. There's several at the bottom of the hill. In this case, this place is self-catering and half-board, I suppose. You can have breakfast and meals here. We'll see that in a minute. But that place will deliver. In fact, I think most of them will, to be honest. And just to the left of the entrance there's also a couple more signs which shows you the various different types of cocktails they do, and some photographs of the food, and we'll show you the menu a little bit later on. And as you can see, it's called the Olive Garden for a very good reason. Olive trees all over the place, laden with olives. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this place is quite high up on a hill, but the payoff is the views that you get from up here. I mean, look at this, it's absolutely stunning. We'll see a better view as well from the swimming pool later on. But that's the Duplex apartments, which have 2-3 bedrooms, and lower down to the left is the studio apartments where we will be staying, which we'll have a look at shortly. Leave the cicadas up bright and early. It's currently 9 AM, 23rd of July 2025. Sort of things they do for happy hour and whatnot prices. So this is the way you would come in once you arrive. This is the main office here. You've got to pay for your air conditioning, which you'll see in a bit. I'll show you the prices. There's a lady called Caroline here who'll take the money off you for your air conditioning, and there's also like a local government fee that you have to pay. It's about €2 or €3 a day for this place. So you've got these two bedroom duplex apartments here on either side of me. There's only me and Teesside, Mrs. Teesside Traveller, so we've just got a small studio. It does us fine for what we need. So heading down now to the pool area and the bar. I was actually filming a little earlier. That's the guy there with the glasses on is George and one of his colleagues. George is absolutely fantastic. All the staff are brilliant, as I said earlier. So if you are watching, George and Denise and the rest of the staff, thank you for a fantastic stay. Really appreciate it. It's very hot. It's been 30, low 30s since we got here, but it's gradually creeping up. It's so humid as well. So this is the bar area. It's quite early, so there's nobody here just yet, I don't think. So, I forgot to mention earlier, guys, just behind the pool area is a little shortcut down those steps to the studio apartments, down those stairs and to your right. And also just here, there's some public loos. If you spend your day by the pool, there's some toilets there. The central area is not really in use, but you can sit there. And that's where you order your drinks here. Like, see, it's closed at the moment, but the menu, I will just put a little graphic on showing you the menu, but taste from what they do. You get ice creams here. It's pretty, I think it's exclusive to Jet2 holidays, this place, so that's where your information board is. Flights going home, pick-up points, blah-de-blah-de-blah. There's an information guide here, which I haven't even looked at. Let's have a quick look at that now, shall we? See what we've got here. It's pretty much the welcome pack that you give you when you get on the transfer bus that brings you here, to be honest. Okay, so you'll see straight away there's an absolutely cracking view. The airport's not far away. In fact, you can see a plane, Ryanair, coming into land there just now. So that's the view you get. And there's an absolutely gorgeous sunset every evening from this point. Some ice creams in there, different types. Now there's some seats here which are labelled as smoking areas, but there's not been a lot of smokers here that I can see really, but it is there, so you don't have to smoke to sit there, anybody can sit there. So I'll have a walk around this way first. We sometimes sit here with a cocktail on an evening. There's books there people have left behind, not a bad idea. Plenty of chairs and tables, we've never struggled to find anywhere to sit, to eat. Don't eat here all the time. We've had 2 meals here. Portions are massive, by the way, really big. So you might want to consider getting something and just sharing it. Right, this is the pool area. Now to the left, you can see these sunbeds. Look out to that glorious view, which we have. They've added some extra padding onto the beds. You can see there, which makes them very comfortable indeed. Pool is not that deep, but it's kind of raised up around the edges, so you can kind of shimmy yourself out because there's no steps at this end, and you're supposed to, I'll show you, sorry to double back, but you're supposed to get a shower before you go in and when you come out, but we were doing that, but nobody else is bothering, so it's one of them, why should we type thing, which is the wrong attitude, I know, but there you go. Right, we'll go along this way now we're over here. Bit of safety information there, common sense really. I mean, it says there's no use of inflatables. There's loads of inflatables getting used. They don't really enforce the rules, to be honest, but they are the rules. I'll come around this side. There's always sunbeds. Sometimes I think there's been one day where there was none available in the shade, but that was quite late on. But yeah, there is a sign here which shows, there you go, reserving sunbeds is strictly forbidden, not prohibited, forbidden. Okay, a few landmarks down here. Down there, straight in front, is the Mediterranean Hotel, and up there, there's a bit of construction you can see just to the left of it. Looks like a new hotel being built. Just behind that is the Thalassa, which we did consider going to. And further along the coast there, around the bay, is White Rocks, which is where we were originally going to go to, but we had to cancel that. Long story. We may go there in the future. And down along there to the right, if you could see around the corner, you would see Agostoli. And then the buildings over on the far side is Luxury, where you can get a ferry across there. So that's the pool and bar area. Now down here, this little roof you can see is all the studio apartments, which is where we're staying, so we'll head down there. In fact, we'll go this way. We can go both ways, either end. We'll go this way. So if you come into this place, or if you've already been, if you've got any questions, just ask me, I'll try and answer them, or if you have been, just let me know what you thought. Go through this way, get out. So let's have a look in the room, shall we? Number 15. There we have it. It's not the biggest, but there's an AC unit up there. You have to pay for it. I think it's, let's have a look. This was just left for us. We've got to pay €140 total, so it's the local tax. So it's 14 days. 112, blah, 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 blah. It's local tax, 28. So €112 extra for the air conditioning, which, I mean, it's quite a cheap accommodation anyway. I'll tell you the prices later that we paid. So it's just a quick tour of this one, really. There's a bed, you see that? PowerPoint's there, or air PowerPoint. A little storage cupboard here. There we go. And there's a little safe there, a couple of drawers at the bottom. Some coat hangers. We also brought some with us. It's very warm in here because the AC hasn't kicked in just yet, so we'll have to wait for that. A couple of chairs, tables, a case on there. Little cooker down there, a couple more drawers. There might be some cutlery and cooking utensils. If you want to do some cooking, frying pan. Might be doing omelettes there at some point. Little bin in there, that's great. Sink, draining board, fridge. There's no freezer, but yeah, it does seem to be working, it's cool. nice kettle, something to dry your pots and pans. There's glasses up there and a drainer. Plates. What else have we got here? Oh, it's a toaster, bigger pan. You want to do pasta, colander, that kind of thing. That's good. And here is the bathroom. Pretty small, but perfectly fine. Does the job, I would imagine. Towel. It looks like it's been relatively recently refurbished, I would say. Not bad at all. Any questions about the place, just leave a comment. I'll be happy to help you out. So, that's the room. I'm going to go and find the lady to get this AC switched on, because you can see I'm rather warm. Sorry if you can't hear me too well, it's a bit windy up here today, but I'm just finishing off my review of this Olive Gardens apartments, and got to say, absolutely fantastic. I wasn't so sure when I saw where the apartment actually is. It's small and basic, as you've seen, but it's got everything that you need. But the thing that makes this place, for me, is the staff. You have George and Denise running the bar area, and they've got a few other people in there, and I'm really, really, really sorry. I don't remember your names, but you are all absolutely fantastic, and I can't thank you enough. We've had a fantastic time, and one day we'll be back for sure. So I just want to thank you for making our stay so, getting a bit emotional, so nice. Thanks again, guys. So if you've enjoyed the review, hopefully it's been helpful. If you've got any questions, just ask away in the comments below. As always, subscribe, hit that like button and the little bell thing, then you get a reminder of all my future videos. And sorry for the quality of this one, because I'm using my phone, because my camera's over there in the apartment. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Cheers for now. Bye-bye. I'm just leaving the Olive Gardens and I'm off down to the shop to get some supplies in, so I'll show you where the path is, a little shortcut. You could normally walk down this road, but it's quite a bit longer, so I'm going to take a shortcut. Absolutely gorgeous morning. It's currently, let's have a look, 9:10 in the morning, and the cicadas are already at it. You can probably hear them. This is our, that's the first morning here. We arrived yesterday, as you saw in the room tour, and a little walk around the grounds, etc. Most conscious of walking on these slopes in case your feet go from under you. Morning. Morning. A lot of people about. It is a good time of the day because it's not too hot just yet. You can see somebody jogging here, taking advantage of the slightly cooler weather, but it's probably still already in the low 20s at this time. So that's where we've come from, up there, and we go along this path. As you can see, it's quite a rough terrain.
The tarmac turned off there to the left, which is a longer way down. This is a much quicker shortcut.
But the guy that brought us from the airport yesterday, lovely guy, Chris, and he said it's going to be, I think, Monday next week, it's going to be in the 40s. Pretty hot. As you can see, it's quite a rough dirt track. You do get cars coming along here. One came along here yesterday and there was dust everywhere, so maybe you'd have a handkerchief to breathe through if you come across some wheels. Now at the moment, I'm not sure whether I'm going to walk back up here or whether I'm going to get a taxi back up. We'll see. Depends how much shopping I have, I suppose. So here we hang a left. You can actually see this route on Google Maps, but I just thought I'd show you the actual track itself. So yeah, it is it's our first day at the Olive Gardens, and I think today we're just going to chill out by the pool, to be quite honest, and then this evening we're going to head down here into Lassi. Did I mention we're in Lassi? That's where we're located, in Lassi, up on the hill behind me. You probably can't see because of this one, but that's where we're heading down to. As you can see, the red building, that is one of the supermarkets, but there's one a bit closer than that which I'm going to go to today because I don't really need very much. But there is one over there that's got everything you could possibly need including for fresh fruit and veg, etc. I'm going to take a right just here into the shade. Like I say, it is very dusty and possibly slippery, so you have to be careful. On our last holiday in Rhodes, which you'll may have seen the videos for, I'll put a link for one of them at the top, you can check them out. And my wife, Mrs. Teesside Traveller, like halfway through our holiday, she fell, and at the time we didn't know, but she'd actually fractured both of her elbows. Yeah, not good. So that kind of spoilt the holiday a little bit, but so we're both very conscious of that, and we're both being extra careful not to have any mishaps. Now, one thing I didn't mention on this little tour, this little walk, is halfway down there is a place to have a pit stop, and we popped into this place yesterday for a couple of drinks, and it's really, really nice. It's called the Logos Bar. You can see the sign for it there. And it's a bar. It's also got a swimming pool, which is open to the public. It's not like a private pool or anything. Anybody can use it. And there's quite a lot of villas around here that don't have their own private pools. So I'm guessing people from those villas will be using it. You can see there's the sign. So you're on a proper road now. That's the actual road you can drive down or up from the centre of Lassi. There's the sign. And you'll be able to see inside the bar shortly. In fact, we'll have a little, should we cut through it? Yeah, we'll cut through it. You'll see it properly. Here we are. Steps lead down to it. It's a slope, not steps. Careful. Doesn't feel slippy, should be okay. There's the bar area. There's an email address there, Stefano Studios. So like they rent out apartments as well. Looks like the bar area is not open yet, but that's where we sat in there yesterday. And there's a pool down there. Sunbeds. Kind of like an infinity pool. But this path's great. It's got like bottles and stuff in it. Dishes and whatnot. Like a gin bottle down there. Sunbeds you can see. But I just thought it was a really good idea. They've got all sorts of stuff just like buried in the concrete. That was really good. So down we go. Rooster waking everybody up. By the way, if you've been to Kefalonia, let me know down in the comments what you thought of it, where your favourite spots were. It's always good to know, get other tips for the visitors that haven't been yet. Oh, hello doggy. Couple of dogs. Hello. Hello. I don't think they like me. So yeah, here's the road again. There's two roads. That's the side. Logos Grand View. That's what you're looking for. And down we go. Now it's all well and good coming down here. What's it going to be like coming up? Should I attempt to walk back up or not? I don't know. As I say, it's not super hot yet. There's some more pictures of the studios you can rent. I think I will attempt it, you know, it's not too hot. I'll just take my time. Of course, if it was during the middle of the day, you could do it, I suppose, if you're reasonably fit, which I'm not. And you could stop at the Logos bar there and have a pit stop, as it were, so that might be good. Well, here's some of the villas, eh? Really cute. Lovely looking flowers on these bushes. Olive trees everywhere, obviously. Pretty, lovely colours. Right, we're nearly down to the road. And they only set off at 9:10. It's now 20 past, so it's only 10 minutes. It'd be a different matter going back up, obviously. Bar there, this children's play area. ATM over there and a putty cat. And as soon as you get down the bottom, there's a bar. There are bars and restaurants. This is like the main strip of Lassi we're going on to here. And we'll do a video of this at another point, a separate video. But so we go left here, and this is where the supermarket is. One of several. Also, there's a bus stop here as well, which is handy. The timetable probably won't show up because it's the LED and it'll be flickering all over the place. Kefalonia excursions, private tours, etc. Yeah, there's the bus stop. Lassi to Agostoli, it says if you cannot read it. ATMs, now I think these charge, I don't know, between €2 and €3, I would imagine. Don't know how much, but I won't be using them if I can help it. The taverna over the road. Pathway down there to Hotel Mediterranean. Anyway, so that's a little walk down the path. I'm going to sign off here. I'm going into the supermarket, so cheers for watching. If you've got any questions, just let me know. Cheers for now.